You can't hold me down.
By the Samuels with Alexander Acho on top again. Enjoy it.
You got to know where Sam Acho is because he can disrupt your offense quicker than anybody for the Horns.
Hey, yeah, you can't hold me down. Yeah, how you like me now? You want beef, then have a call.
The best pass rusher. Acho, too quick, too powerful.
Going up, going up, going up, going up, yeah.
The fans are filing in, less than an hour to go on the field as well. A few Lifetime Longhorns in the house as well. Besides the one joining me on the set, we have another one, a special guest, Mr. Acho, Sam Acho. Sam, welcome in. I was just talking to your brother the other day. I said, hey, we're going to have Sam on. Any funny stories, anything embarrassing? He said, no, I'm not going to do that, Joe. I'm not going to. How you been? I know recently you and the Chicago Bears parted ways. What's new? What's going on?
So I've been good. So going on my 9th year in the NFL, free agent, excited to see where I'm going to go next, but it's been awesome.
Guys, jump on in, man.
Well, you know what, man, you're well respected on and off the field, man. Congratulations about that. You're a humble young man, and you do so much stuff in the community, and a lot of times I get a lot of praise, and I always give those praises to my parents, man. I just want to hear about how you were raised and what values did your parents instill at you at a young age.
Yeah, definitely. Well, people talk a lot about some of the awards, right? Ross Trade Man of the Year, the stuff we do in Nigeria, the social justice stuff that's been going on. But I attribute it all to just the way my parents, me and Emmanuel, our parents raised us, right? They taught us the importance of giving back, right? You see what we do in Nigeria. You see even in Chicago, like wherever you at, you give. You give, you give, you give. Give and it'll be given to you, right? Pressed down, shaking together, running over.
Come on.
And so, no matter if I'm in Chicago or if we're in Nigeria, or whatever team I'm at, our desire is just to go and give and give and give, and we always get more than we could ever imagine.
We see that. That's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. I know I got a little brother. He's actually kind of bigger than me, but speaking of Emmanuel, let's just say like you two had to square off. Who could take who?
I just got to take it back to the last time we really fought. Well, 2 stories. The last time we really fought, I was probably about 10 years old. He was 8. And I was big, like I was a big kid, right? Overweight, that kind of big, right? And we were like going at it, and our mom broke us up. She was like, y'all do not dare fight each other again. Because what happened was there was that like wrestling stuff going on. There was a kid in Texas who had killed his sibling on accident. So they were practicing wrestling moves. And so my parents were like, y'all never do that again, right? So we kind of we've had a mutual respect. Now there was one time, about 3 years ago, we were in the airport, and it's like, you know me, I like to laugh and joke, like give people little love taps, like whatever, check on them, like see how you're doing. And I think I hit him one too many times to where he hit me one time, he just do that again, and he just grabbed me. He said, don't touch me like that again, bro. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, are you joking, right? He's like, nah, bro, get your hand off of me. And I was like, do we need to take it back to when we were 10 years old?
Let me ask this question. So, was there cameras there?
There was no cameras. Oh. There was no cameras. Okay. But it was one of those he gave me that grip.
Sometimes when the camera comes on, he's ready to go. We're just making sure.
There was no cameras this time.
Just want everybody to see it.
There was no cameras.
But the one thing I was asked, and one thing we all got something in common is that all our brothers, we got to play alongside our brothers, and that's a blessing. But the one thing that you're going on year 9, you're trying to what's next. Have you thought about what's next? I mean, I feel like you're very prepared for it, but what's next if, football or whatever, what's next for you?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think God gives us all different gifts, talents, and passions. Obviously, I love playing football, but another one of mine is speaking. I love encouraging people, right? Inspiring people, whether it's what you do on the field, off the field, or even just going and speaking to people. So I got a chance about a month ago. I was in South Korea at George Mason University, their South Korea campus. My friend is an administrator there. And I got a chance there to talk about the business of sports. So where football and life collide. So talk there. I've got a chance to go to a couple different prisons and do prison, talk to inmates just about, really I learned from them, right? Obviously, so doing that, go to some schools, universities, and so that's one of my passions, going around and speaking and encouraging people and just inspiring them with life experiences.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Are you as social media savvy as your brother? Because he loves himself a selfie every now and then.
If I'll call him E. If E is a 10, I'm probably like a 2. Everything for him is planned. for beforehand, right? Prepped. He's got his buddies taking the pictures for him, the shirt off, cooking. I mean, he's got it all. And so I actually go to him for social media advice.
Good idea.
Yeah.
When you look at this spring game tonight and you think back to your spring game, what was going through your mind heading into your very first spring game?
What was going through my mind during my first spring game, especially the minutes leading up to it, was just the opportunity to compete. So we practice and you practice and you practice, and you just want a chance to be able to showcase your skills. Even though it's not a real game, but your fans are here, you've been practicing, you're going against the offense. So for me, it was an opportunity to compete and see what I was really made of. And so that's what was going through my mind the very first one.
What advice would you give these players heading into this game, especially the newbies?
Well, I got a chance earlier with Coach Giles, who was my former coach, to go and talk to some of the defensive linemen before the game, and I told them 2 things. I said, number 1, have fun. That's what college is all about, especially this game. You have fun. I mean, NFL, we've all experienced it, right? It could be, people say football, you stop playing football when you finish college, you go to a business then. I said, have fun, number 1. And number 2, especially to the defense, I said, own the field. No matter when you step on the field, you want to own that field. If you want to be the best defense in the league, you can't just do it on Saturdays. You got to do it on Mondays, on Tuesdays. So own the field was my second piece of advice.
Well said. We appreciate you joining us. And I know we joke about your brother, but in all seriousness, you two are doing great work in the community, and keep it up.
Definitely. Thank you.